Hi, it's me. You know, I always wonder when people say, hi, it's me. People call their significant other on the telephone and they say, hi, it's me. Well, that means that the person on the other end already should know who it is, and you don't have to say that. And besides, I've never heard anybody say, hi, it's you. That's silly. Anyway, it is me, and I'm a little more lively than the last video because this is not the 3 a.m. feeding. This is the fourth feeding of the day coming up. And the fourth feeding does not count the 3 a.m. feeding because I don't consider 3 a.m. to be part of the day. That's part of when I should be in bed sleeping, but that's all right. So we're going to be feeding the puppies, but before I bring those two cute little creatures out in front of the camera, let me just show you something that's very exciting because we have been able to get the feedings of these puppies down to sort of a science. I've had time to do a few things. Let me show you something. It is spring and it's time to get things going. So, you know, we have this nice garden that we've been working on. We have tulips blooming. We have trees getting leaves on them. All kinds of other vegetation. Even my fish pond. I've got the pump working there. And it hasn't cleared up yet, so you can't really see the fish. I've even brought out umbrellas for the tables so that we can, you know, when it gets a little warmer, it's still chilly, but when it gets a little bit warmer, we'll be able to sit out there and appreciate some shade. So I've been doing that in between puppy feedings. But speaking of puppy feedings, let's just get to that. Yes, Apple, that's your baby. Well, she thinks she's got to do everything, but she doesn't realize that she can't feed them very well. Yeah, her milk never came in. Other than that, we've been doing spectacularly with these puppies. This is our little boy, Watson. Watson is actually the smaller of the two puppies. He was born slightly smaller. But we have now had 5 consecutive days of weight gain, which I think is phenomenal after a whole week of no weight gain at all. And they're doing so well that I'm graduating from the syringe to bottle feeding. The bottle feeding, I think, first of all, has less chance of the puppy aspirating, which means breathing in the liquid, which can be dangerous for them, and also allows for a little bit bigger mouth. Right now I'm using a small nipple that's very much the same size as the ones that are on Apple's mammary glands, and same shape, and should be very natural. But as they grow, I have an assortment of larger nipples I can put on there, so we'll be able to adapt. Now, he's squawking, as you can hear. I think he knows he's going to be fed. I warn you, he's the sloppy eater between the two. So let's see how he does. And it looks like Apple is going to be cleaning his rear end while I feed him. Apple, please. Thank you. There you go. He just latches on right away. And because we've been using the syringe, he has developed the strength to suckle on that nipple. Come on, let's go, bud. Now, it might seem quick when you watch this video, but I'm going to do some editing. The whole process for Watson takes about 10 to 15 minutes for him to empty out the bottle. Because Sherlock is the bigger and stronger of the two, he even gets a little bit more formula, but he is going to be able to polish that off in probably between 5 and 10 minutes. So we'll continue this, and through the magic of video, all of a sudden I now have Sherlock here. He's a cutie. Take a look at him. Well, they're both cuties. I love them both. But you can see that he is a bit more steady. I'm going to put him up against my body so he has some place to rest. He slipped off there. Getting used to the new nipples, and I think he's doing all right. But he's more steady as a nurser than his brother. In fact, This could be kind of boring after a while. You should see what it's like at 3 o'clock in the morning, sitting here waiting for them to finish, knowing, I want to go back to bed. Not easy. But in all seriousness, using the nipple on the syringe helps to develop a strong suckling ability so that they can now take formula from the bottle. Which makes it easier for me because I don't have to squeeze anything. I don't have to control the flow of the formula. The formula is controlled just by whatever he can suck out of the bottle. So we'll finish with him, and then we'll be able to come and say goodbye. Well, we're all done now, and Watson here did a very good job eating as well as his brother Sherlock. Watson, by the way, last night weighed in at about 8.5 ounces. Now, he was born at 6 ounces, and it stayed that way for a week, so we've done quite well in a few days. I expect he's going to top 9 ounces tonight. And if you allow me to do a little doggy magic trick, Watson turns into Sherlock. Hey, pretty good, huh? And Sherlock, my lord, he's a big boy. He weighed in last night at a little over 10 ounces. And I expect when we do our weigh-in tonight, he may very well get to 12 ounces, which would be double his birth weight, which is terrific, right, little buddy? You good boy. So, stay tuned. We'll have more to say in the coming days.